Let us pray. Creator God, on this day of celebration, we give thanks for those who have inspired us and enriched our learning, for opportunities taken and for friendships made. We give thanks for families who have supported us through challenging times and encouraged us to achieve our goals. Bless all our graduates as they journey forth to their different places and countries of work. Those who will use their newfound wisdom to push forward the frontiers of science. Those developing the use of new technology for the benefit of all. And those using their skills of communication to support others and guide them on the path of discovery and learning. Bless all our graduates this day that they may use their gifts to promote greater understanding of our world, as well as its environment, as they build and engineer an exciting new future for generations to come. Inspire those who will use their newfound wisdom and skill for the relief of suffering and the conquest of disease, and grant wisdom to those who will use their newfound wisdom to push back the frontiers of science in seeking to address the needs of our world, bringing health and healing, innovation and discovery wherever it is needed most. May they use their gifts of compassion and understanding in seeking to improve the welfare of our community and to care for those in need. We give thanks for all our graduates. May they meet each new opportunity with a bold and daring spirit, and may they find happiness in all they do. Amen.
Please be seated. I now call the Principal and Vice-Chancellor to address this gathering.
Chancellor, Lord Provost, graduands and guests, welcome to our graduation ceremony. So we're here to celebrate the achievements of our class of 2024. Yes, it's still 2024. 2025 is coming at us quickly. And to welcome all of you, perhaps some for the first time, to our amazing city of Dundee, the sunniest city in Scotland. And you can see how sunny it is just outside today. The sun is shining, even if the weather's turned chilly. But I'm not worried about the weather turning chilly because the warmth is in this room. The sunshine and the warmth is with all of you as you graduate today. And I have to say that we all need all of that warmth at the moment, especially in what are incredibly challenging times. Incredibly challenging times globally, but also incredibly challenging times for the higher education sector in the UK, in Scotland, and indeed here in Dundee, and a particularly challenging few weeks for us in Dundee. This has created a great deal of uncertainty and trepidation for all. So it's really an extra privilege and a wonderful sight to stand here and see before us the newest generation of graduands, soon to be graduates of the University of Dundee. Welcome indeed to this ceremony. I'm sure there'll be some nerves or butterflies in the stomachs of all of our graduands sat before us today. As you look to crossing this stage, graduand to graduate, and be tapped with the traditional Dundee bonnet by our Chancellor, Lord Robertson. And as you're tapped with the Dundee bonnet, that symbolises the conferment of your degree. And I'll say a little bit more about the ceremony that you'll be going through, particularly for the guests in a few minutes' time. Of course, as well as following on those that have gone before you, and many of the colleagues here on stage, our Chancellor, Lord Robertson, was amongst the first cohorts of graduates to graduate with a University of Dundee degree rather than previously a University of St Andrews degree. But you'll be following in the steps of some greats and maybe some not so greats. You'll also be crossing a stage that's seen an awful lot over the last few decades at least. Because this, as you know, is a concert hall. And it's seen some great bands. And I've got a list of bands here. And I'm not sure that they'll mean much to anybody other than the parents. But let me try anyway. First of all, does anyone remember the Beatles? I don't mean the bootleg Beatles. I mean the actual Beatles. So they played here. David Bowie, Queen, Led Zeppelin, Radiohead, our own Arctic Monkeys. But today, they're not the stars, you're the stars. On these storied nights of the past, the noise level in this hall would have lifted the roof. As our rector, Keith Harris, continues to remind me, it was actually the Who that made the most noise. But I think you can beat them. I think you can make your own big noise. And I certainly want you to make noise, but also enjoy yourselves, all of you, graduands, guests, young and old. And when you make noise, do recall that if all these bands in the Who couldn't make the roof fall in, then we're probably pretty safe. So as we celebrate this graduation ceremony, please all whoop, holler, cheer, applaud, do whatever you feel. Stamping up on the balcony, it won't fall down. It's a robust old lady. So let's hear some noise, because this is such a celebration. And I think you need a practice. So just to warm me up a little bit, let's on the count of three, wait for it now, the count of three, let's see how much this noise this class of 2024 can make. So on three, as much noise to get this graduation ceremony off to a really great start as you can. 1 and 2 and 3! What do we think? Not bad, not bad. I think you can do better, but we'll give them another practice in a minute. Now, so I have to let you into a bit of a secret here, which is the Chancellor and I don't normally gamble, but we do run a little bit of a private competition every year to see which graduation ceremony, you're the first of 5 over the winter, can make the most noise. So there's a competitive element to this that I know all of you will want to show that you can win. So save up that noise, or not, as you like, for a little bit later when we'll have another go and you'll really start to rock the rafters. But let's turn now to your achievement, because here you are, you've made it. You're going to become a graduate of the university, and getting that degree isn't as straightforward or as simple as all might hope or all might think at the beginning. But you've done it. All that work that you've done, the long days, late nights in a library, in a classroom, laboratory, the ward, wherever you've been in developing to where you are today, this is the moment as you cross the stage when all of that work becomes tangible as you're tapped with the bonnet. So let's just turn to the ceremony. As you walk across the stage, you'll pause in front of the Chancellor, and the Chancellor will tap you with the traditional Dundee bonnet. Now, there's a couple of things to say about this. First of all, stop. Don't keep going. Remember, you have to stop to get tapped with the bonnet to get your degree. Secondly, the Chancellor doesn't have infinitely long arms. So be close enough so that you can actually reach you. And thirdly, by all means have a little dance or a celebration as you come across the stage. But when you're with the Chancellor, the golden rule, no selfies. The bonnet itself has been used in every graduation ceremony at this university. It was made by one of the famous 9 trades of Dundee, the Dundee bonnet makers. And it was originally wielded by our very first Chancellor, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. And of course, Lord George Robertson is, as you will all know from looking at his background, his biography, incredibly worthy successor to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. And as one of our own, we're always really so proud to welcome George back to the university. As you walk across the stage, you'll also pass the university mace. That's the mace on my left, the one that's closest to me. That mace, presented to us by the University of St Andrews, has been stood there at every graduation ceremony for the last 110 years. It's a symbol of our university and of our degree awarding power. And alongside it is the mace of the city of Dundee, in front of our inspiring Lord Provost, who symbolises the close relationship, incredibly close relationship, that our university has with our city, of Dundee and for Dundee. Bill, it's always such an honour to welcome you here to our graduation ceremonies. And then there's our Rector's Mace. Our Rector's Mace sits in front of our equally inspiring Rector, Keith Harris. Keith, as you see, sports his own Dundee bonnet. And I promise you, Keith, we will eventually get you a university tartan bonnet. Keith looks after the interests of all students, so he is very much your representative on this stage as you cross and become graduates. Then, last of all, these gowns. Well, these are very beautiful gowns. Let me tell you something about them. The blue is associated with the traditional colour of the patron saint of the Royal Borough of Dundee, which is St Mary the Virgin. It's known as liturgical blue. So we wear these blue robes to celebrate the patron saint of our city. Also, her traditional emblem is the Madonna Lily, or the fleur-de-lis. And if you're eagle-eyed, you'll see that this same emblem is on the mace both of the city and of the university. And then finally, the Scottish thistle. Well, it's partly because we're a Scottish university, but I always like to think that the Scottish thistle in our robes really demonstrates the resilience and the determination of you who are about to be graduates. So that's a history lesson. That's what will happen as you come across the stage. Returning to the present, you're graduating today from the Scottish University of the Year, an accolade bestowed upon us by a newspaper that not everyone agrees with, the Daily Mail, but on this, I think they're absolutely spot on. And why is it that we became Scottish University of the Year from the Daily Mail? And the answer to that is because of the transformation that we believe we bring to lives, both here in Dundee, to our graduands about to be graduates, but also transforming lives globally as well as locally. And I hope you feel that sense of transformation yourself in your time at Dundee. You'll certainly transform as you come on the stage as graduands and leave the stage as graduates. One of the aspects of the university's activity of our focus that particularly was recognised in the Daily Mail Award was strong track records for our graduates going on to good careers. A real sign that Dundee graduates, about to be you, are very highly valued by employers in Scotland, the UK and beyond. I hope your Dundee degree serves you equally well. We're also named Europe's Innovative and Entrepreneurial University of the Year, up against stiff competition across all of Europe. If you carry that spirit of creativity, boldness, expertise and innovation that's a Dundee strength into everything you do, I'm sure you'll make your own great impact in your lives yet to come. We're a triple intensive university. We combine our strength in teaching and learning, research and impact, and enterprise engagement with our local community of Dundee for Dundee, with a strong commitment to the social purpose that any great university should show. And that social purpose is why we've done things like establish our Africa initiative, a 10-year commitment to work in a more equitable way with partners in countries like Malawi, Nigeria and Ghana. Indeed, our Blantyre Declaration that underpins that initiative has been an early product that helps guide all of our global partnerships for true equitable. As I look at our medical school, and a number of you are graduating from the medical school, we continue to make great strides as a top school in Scotland and second in the UK for medicine, emphasising our strengths in teaching and research across a range of health-related disciplines. Our continued partnership with our NHS, we are very much together, supports everything that we strive to achieve. And this year we celebrated 50 years of Nine Wells Hospital and a School of Medicine partnership, with the school deeply embedded into health provision, which is the largest, longest partnership of its kind anywhere in Europe when it was established. We need a new Nine Wells. Politicians in the hall take heed. Just as vital as that wonderful medical school is our life sciences innovation. Our life sciences is rated top in the UK, has been for almost 2 decades. And we're currently creating a new innovation district in the city to maximise the impacts of our research, creating jobs, growing our economy, and delivering benefits to health, as well as creating world-leading opportunities for our students and graduates. Here in Dundee, we have a remarkable reputation, highly ranked globally as well as nationally. The first city in the world to eradicate hepatitis C, the inventor of keyhole surgery, and a pioneer of MRI-guided high-energy ultrasound technology, and the world's leading not-for-profit drug discovery unit, to name but a few of our achievements. Recent world events make clear why we focus on these issues around health and wealth, but also around the climate crisis, where we look to not just address the crisis, but increase our resilience to the threats before us. The School of Science and Engineering are continually striving to do all they can in sustainability-related projects that will contribute to global efforts to address that climate emergency. Award-winning work on offshore wind energy structures. Scotland wants to be the wind energy capital of the world, but these structures offshore to anchor that wind energy and help transmit it back here into the grid. Our university, our School of Science and Engineering is pivotal there. Also, world-leading concrete research, one of the world's great concrete laboratories. Although for those of you in the hall who might be doing concrete research, it's a shame we hadn't predicted RAC before it happened. RAC is the lightweight concrete material in roofs that's causing so much of a challenge in many public sector buildings. Also this year we signed an ambitious new climate and sustainability coalition, Scotland Beyond Net Zero, and particularly with the major partners, University of Glasgow and University of Edinburgh. We look to pioneer that future for Scotland Beyond Net Zero. And then finally, in an area that's intrinsically linked to our sense of social purpose, our forensics work, genuinely leading forensics, forensic anthropology, forensic toxicology, anatomy, forensic dentistry, forensic medicine, continues to lead really significant advances within the criminal justice system through a multitude of connections, scientific, technological, and legal. All of that work is possible thanks to the cross-collaboration that happens across all of our schools. We're a university of a sufficient size to carry weight, but not too big to be able to create these collaborations. Coming together with the best minds to create a future we're proud of and tackling some of the world's biggest challenges is something that Dundee steps up above its weight to achieve. None of this happens without the help of researchers, businesses, medical experts and practitioners, creative thinkers, social scientists, artists, lawyers, and policy experts. And it is you, our graduates to be today, our next generation, that we place so much of our hope for the future in. You will create your impact in the world. You are our future generation. It is you that will help us address some of these big challenges of all time. As we work on the global stage with our international community and partners, our heart is here in Dundee, but our reach is global. In creating that reach, a really strong community here at home and through the network of alumni that you're all about to become, a strong community must be at the heart of everything we do. You, our graduates, will be part of that. The lifelong membership of the University of Dundee, as global ambassadors, you need to continue to remember that this is your university. This will always be your university. Take pride in the membership of your university. Share your passion for a university and the connection to the city of Dundee in the years ahead. In your time here, you've gained new knowledge and skills that now take you out into the world. You've found new friends, perhaps even life partners. You've undoubtedly found out a lot more about yourselves. I hope your time at the university has equipped you to take the step into the next stage of your lives with confidence and a spirit of adventure. Be bold, be creative, be innovative, make your own impact. As that graduate, as that ambassador for the University of Dundee, know that we, your university community of fellow graduates, students and staff, wish you all the very best for the future. Now, let's get back to that bet. And I'm glad that someone continues to celebrate as we go. Noise is always good. That spirit of entering into celebration. And before I hand over to the Chancellor to proceed with the conferment of degrees, here's one more chance to show that you can really, really make noise and enjoy yourselves. So let's have, up on the balconies, staff, colleagues on the stage, everyone in front of me, let's hear, on the count of 3, that really big Dundee cheer for the class of 2024. 1 and 2 and 3!
You will notice that the principal becomes ever more ingenious in getting a round of applause for his remarks today. I now call on the Dean of the School of Medicine, Professor Rory McCrimmon, to present.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the postgraduate certificate in medical education, Hannah Christie. Nathan Cowley. Fraser Curran. Neelam Deshmukh. Charlotte Taylor. For the postgraduate certificate in medical education, Emma Law. For the postgraduate diploma in medical education, Yulia Shahabuddin. For the master in medical education, Shema Alfazi. Lexion Chung. Munia Gandor. Rashbal Gatora. Camilla Marlova. Joseph Mackay. Reem Mitwali. Grace Makoka. May Mayatno. Ashley Simpson. Raged Taib. For the Master of Public Health, Snida. Nofal Iftika Ahmad. Ekata Keli Etiabo. Rebecca Akanji. Yetunde Yakintade. Bamidele Akinyokun. Alina. Aaron Alfred. Hassan Arube. Joy Omenego Darlington. Victor Duru. Mary Eriato. Saad Farouk. Leila Ghazli. Karim Hussein. Saeed Ahmad Abrahimi. Caitlin Johnson. Bazit Kaka. Hashitha Madhavan. Boluwatifi Mogbujuru. Onyekachi Week. Peace Oju Umi. Julius Ojo. Christiana Oyetunji. Shizu Rashid. Rukaya Tolakimi Rafu. Olumame Owa Samuel Sonkule. Mohammed Taib. Hansika Akarij. Mohammed Isman. Anikmi Uwa. For the Master of Science, Isa Espinosa. Joachim Hendrickson. Sushma Sariu Mandala. Rathnaki. Stella Reynolds. Roshni Ramona Stanley Selwyn Stanley. Tosin Akpichuran. Roshni Desmuk. Mahesh Murthy. Kamudehete Arachi. Okay. Rejoy Manivel. Vidyavathin Nalabathini. Inalewi Onoja. Gokul Kumar. Xander Vermeulen. Gahua Abuzanuda. Dana Albata. Cynthia Christopher. Princey Zuza. Elahi Ulami Ruthmajami. Isha Jaisawal. Pratisha Joshi. Maria Kamari. Joseph Kassiri. Heather McLennan. Lillian Menzner. Hannah Morgan. Sneha Muniraju. Alameen Muritala. Martha Ogbekuhumen. Ola Wetubela Olabode. Chi Patil. Runali Patil. Ranuga Deve Saravunan. Atifullah Sharif. Lasha Somasheka. Nenepta Surash. Yukuta Tambe. Sneha Thanati. Haya Alfawaz. Sushil Pava. Ansa Ubazi. Faruza Gadjani. Mayam Ahmad. Tayaba Anwar. Rabia Askar. Danish Atik. Alia Fatima. Vishnu Gonu Yunganthi. Shahir Haider. Kushbak Hayat. Mudasa Ilyas. Ishani Rosha Sripali Jakodi Jakodi Arishke. Rajiva Kumara Peruma. Khadija. Lai Feng Lui. Lai Feng Lui? No. Sania Nisa. Jaimik Nipna Kumar Patel. Uratun Ain. Ahmed Imtiaz Rafat. Mohammed Siraj. Samra Sohail. Shehani Ruandika Fithanaj. Jishin Yang. Yun Yu. For the Master of Science by Research, Julian Parsons. Louisa Watt. Ismail Saludin. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Ayman Ban. Oh, I'm waiting. Laura Chiauchu. Sarah Donaldson. Joanne Kerins. Ala Melem. Omar Mohammed. Valentin Morfin.
Right. I now call on the interim Dean of the School of Life Sciences, Dr. Paul Davis.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Tanya Iqbal. Stiliana Mastianova. For the degree of Higher Education, Trevor Chow. Alison Leach. Hongyu Ju. For postgraduate certificate, Destiny German. For postgraduate certificate in biomedical and molecular sciences, Sandra Oni. For postgraduate diploma in biomedical and molecular sciences, Hiba Habibullah. For postgraduate diploma in biomedical and molecular sciences with entrepreneurship, Palak Suri. For Master of Science, Elise Kubro. Callum Cumming. Juliet Easy Onyeji. Glory Kuraloja. Jabariya Nazreen. Ramya Nadig. Theresa Ahara. Taylor Ball. Sagnik Banerjee. Constantine Turner. Ruslan Gologwin. Shabnam Kabulu. Faniza Kamishani. Zara Kavari. Harvey Kiernan. Cameron McLeod. Nargis Ashraf. Chia Aguzi Okafor. Catherine Onazi. Jidanjuli Sadiyamodi. Corvi Thakur. Sneha Umishaka. Alessandro Vascon. Cassie Yassin. Jason Ibanez. Favor Afolabi. Francisca Akinshola. Amruta Deshpande. Benjamin Hamilton. Haroon Hussain. Sayuja Patel. Kashish Sareen. Herde Joki Herde Bambu. Florence Ollerton Boson. And Mariam Arnold. Gloria Banor. Mariam Kadinka. Alexander Makniashvili. Sabine Nazir. Parisa Paul Mohammed. Thurinni Viksit Chanorinkul. Finley Sampson. Lucy Welsh. For the Master of Science by Research, Beth Forrester. Carmen Keddy. Amy Wood. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Krista Baker. Abigail Brewer. Yulia Hadou. Vivian Shepp.
We'll now hear from the University Choir. It's always great to hear from the university choir who add great lustre to these ceremonies. Well done. I now call on the Dean of the School of Science and Engineering, Professor Fordyce Davidson.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Cameron Lafferty. Adam Lyon. Stephen Starmore. Catherine Zuba. Scott Douglas. David Gibbs. Ian McCulloch. Chloe McQueen. Greg Spark. And our member of staff, our school technician, David Turbine. Well done, David. For Bachelor of Science with Honours, Sophie Adams. Annabelle Allen. Thomas Anderson. Paul Boyle. Robert Corr. Erin Cox. Lisa Hampton. Glenn Kelly. Kieran Kettles. Dawn McIntyre. Goretti Marrero Suarez. Malika Tati. Ben Caswell. Callum Fern. William Flynn. Ailey McLean Morris. Vinesh Patel. Wojciech Chish. Scott Dykes. Kieran Hollins. Stephen McGregor. Gerda Pabletti. For Bachelor of Science, Christopher Gillen. Lynn McBride. Kirsten McDougall. Amy Moyer. Kelly O'Connor. Lornette Parker. Alana Smith. Lauren McLeod. For Diploma of Higher Education, Rebecca Carney. Angus Jenkins. For Master of Science, Rehab Faisal Al-Katani. Akash the Cross. Ritwik Kumar. Daniel McKinley. Kingsley Odeningwe. Spadan Punwatkar. National Tura Reddy. Rahimi Raazi. Adeboali Adebanajo. Temitope Rando. Natasha Sinu. Rebecca Toledo Maraziegos. Sananaz. Harinder Baradari. Ranuka Deshpanadi. Tanvi Khan Jagannath Swaran. Olabukulu Olawulu. Shreyash Paresh. Jayashri Srinivasa Pai. Abel Thomas. Anand Venugopal. Hardik Kumar Dabi. Mujib Shahid. Deepanshi. Ashik Elali. Adashina Adeleki. Benedict Adioe. Prince Chikuma. Prince Kumar Modgil. Favor Olusoje. Habib Olelakin. Omar Salem. Narotam Sikwal. Saeed Hasim Ahmed. Ikechukwu Ozoi. Sitor Amediko. Zohib Amjad. Ahmad Zia Barami. Sweta Pegat. Farad Boyata. Angus Blanche. Marwa Fiddle. Hannah Gordon. Mohammed Bardar Islam. Dahlia Jones. Gideon Samuel. Gokul Sasikumar. Muzamil Sadiq. Real Watt. Alice Davies. Hannah Golden. Anna Kotugara. Ellie Ranson. Apichaya Wiset Sakasante. Ariana White. Scarlett Everett. Miriam Fox. Eve Jackson. Kirsty McLeod. Hee Pyo. Sophie Kristen Schenzerots. Andrea Shaw. Vir Schubert. Carrie Weber. Man Young. Sydney Davidson. Francis Dresser. Maria McLennan. Angela Over. Rosie O'Neill. Taylor Ross. Rebecca Sanachara. Manur Aziz. Keir Dixit. Ambesh Kumar. Somke Adueke. Somke Madueke. Papasa Mehta. Nkemdelim Una. Basima Wazirwal. Rajit Mittal. Mena Abdel Said. Sudesh Bhagat. Abhishek Senthil. Shola Oni. Clyde Pereira. Rajesh Shah. Hassan Kawari. Asnil Rodriguez. Gabange Ujubanire. Hasiba Jalali. Usinkane Udafali. Amber Chu. Corey Coots. Annabelle G. Annette George Robert. Despina Haji Constante. Annie Ozelka. Madhura Sridhar. Priyadarshini Algarmasami. Noura Al-Sharani. Aduego Asuegu. Parath Chilakapati. Prithik Kalatharkal. Prasanna Kumar. Well done, sir. Mavra Monazan. Chibueze Ogbona. Joanna Paul. Rafia Kessel. Fazl Rahman. Rushimi Roy. Sekrisha Shankar. Sutiri Sariwiwanta. Owolatobi Sogunle. Lithin Thankachan. Jiment Shu. Ahmed Yunus Khan. Omar Al-Hariri. Chikathanka Borjaraj Silkayathas. Arya Vijay Rakumar. And finally, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Stephen Baginski. Guangzhou Chen. Fraser Hamilton. Arun Kumar. And one of our newest members of staff, Rebecca Reid. Yashin Sarif.
Right, thank you, Ron. I now call on the Principal and Vice-Chancellor.
Chancellor, I have the honour to invite you to confer the degrees in absence upon the candidates who have been unable to attend this ceremony.
By the authority of the Senate, I confer these degrees.
Well, graduates, that was fun. That was fun. You know, at graduation ceremony last year, I told a joke that the Chancellor had told me, and it fell completely flat. And he said to me at the time, "Ian, it's all about your timing." I'll try to improve on it. I'm aware of the fact that it's pretty much me that now stands between you and going out with your loved ones and friends and celebrating. And I hope many of you celebrating at the Bunner Hall with us all later this afternoon. But I've got a couple of things to do, first of all. And it involves a bit of audience participation. So first of all, I want you to all join me in thanking, congratulating your loved ones, friends, family, parents, whatever, spouses that are here in the audience, and those that are not here, for supporting you on their journey you've been on. So thank you all. And then, of course, a university can't be a university without students, but a university can't be a university without staff. And you have so many of your colleagues, and I hope friends, from studying through the last months and years here to support you. That's why the staff are here, to witness your graduation and to support you. So please join me in also paying tribute to and supporting and thanking all of our staff. And of course, it's not just the staff on stage that you see dressed up in these magnificent robes, but all the staff that make this ceremony go like clockwork every year. So please, for those that are behind the scenes and making this all work, also one big cheer, please. Come on. Now, the Chancellor recognises my tactics in trying to get you warmed up for your final act of this ceremony before we hand back to the Chancellor. And that's to address that issue of who can make the most noise and really close what's been a wonderful graduation ceremony. So, this time, with real effort, on three, let's hear it from the class of 2024, our newest graduates. 1 and 2 and 3!
The School of Engineering applause at the end of the day, but well done, well done. And I now declare that this academic ceremony is closed.